When I'm shooting the basketball, there's about 5 points that I want you to remember that will make you a great basketball player and a great shooter. Number one, you have to have great balance when you're shooting the basketball. What I mean by balance is you can't be fading to the left, you can't be fading to the right when you take a jump shot. You have to go straight up, come down, primarily in the same spot every time you shoot. Number two, when you're shooting, you have to have your elbow in. Very important. If your elbow is out here, the ball's going to be spinning, you're going to be throwing curveballs, and if you're doing that, you should be playing baseball. If your elbow's in, you'll get good rotation on the ball, you'll get a good lineup with the rim, and you'll be able to hit more than 50% of your shots. Number three is when you shoot, every time you shoot, you should have the same exact follow-through that you did the first time you shot the ball. What I mean by follow-through is bringing that elbow in close, bringing that ball up, and following through every time you shoot it. And number four is when you shoot, where do you aim for the basket? Byron Scott, every time he shoots the basketball, he aims for the back of the rim. Why would I aim for the back of the rim? Number one, because if I shoot it a little bit short, I still feel I have a great chance of making the basket. If I shoot it just a little long, with the way the baskets are made, it can hit the back of that rim and still have a chance of going in. And point five is confidence. You have to be very confident every time you take a shot that it should go in. And if you're shooting over 50%, you are a good shooter. In the NBA, there's a lot of players in our league that have the form, they have the technique, but they just don't have the confidence to make a basket. I feel that every time I shoot the ball, with the way that I shoot, every shot should go in. As you can see, I have the balance. I'm going straight up and down. My elbow's in. I got the follow through, and I'm aiming at the back of the rim. Remember the 5 points. Balance, number one. Keeping your elbow in, number two. Getting good rotation, good release on number three. And number four, sighting the back of the rim as your target. And number five, always have that confidence. We're going to take a few shots now. Good shot, good shot. As he shot the ball, he had good floor balance as he came up and pretty much down in the same area. He had good rotation on the ball, and he had obviously some confidence because it went in. One more shot. Two in a row. Good job. He has a little of a push shot, so I would really say to this guy right here, move in about 2 or 3 steps. It's not that he's a little too far, but he might be out of his range because he's kind of throwing it up there. So let's move up just a little bit. Everything else was pretty good. His feet work was pretty good. He had good rotation on the ball. Much better shot right there. As you notice for the younger guys, the shot when he moved up about 2 feet, he didn't have to struggle. As he stayed back here, it was kind of a push shot. When you're out of position, if you can't hit 50% from here, you always want to move in a little bit. You always want to step in about 2 or 3 feet, making sure that you don't have to strain to shoot the shot and still have the technique that you want. Here we go with another one. Good shot. Better. Now this guy right here has perfect form. As I would say, he shoots the ball extremely well. He feels comfortable when he shoots it. And of course, he had good rotation, he had good follow through, he had great balance, and the ball went in. So obviously, he has good confidence. One more shot. Okay, let's go to the next one. That was a good shot. Say also, this guy's another one that has pretty good range. Right now, he's hitting the front of the rim. I think if he aimed at the back, he would be a better shooter. If he concentrated on the back of the rim instead of the front, he would make a lot more of his shots. That's better.